imagine you've painted something, leaves like this, and you now wish you'd done a little bit of soft focus background. You wish you'd had something behind these. So I'm going to show you a really simple technique to add a background. So using the golden leaf brush, I'm just going to stipple a little bit in the background. Doesn't matter if it touches the leaves. And then let's give the impression that there's a couple of little buds here. It's good to go onto the wet ground, so it's going to look quite subtle. So we might have a little group there, maybe another bud here. Then back into our greens. Now I'm using lovely country olive. We want it quite subtle, a little bit of midnight green, but dilute. You just want the background to look quite dilute. And then we're going to just imply that there's things behind. We're going to just tuck these in, clean the brush out. So if you want some real soft focus further away, you can just take some of this colour. I quite like this idea here, being a little bit soft, but we can get rid of the white. So if I'll do a little bit more here. You can imagine you could do flowers here, you could do anything really, but you can put a background on afterwards. So if I watch this background, I'm just watching the paint dry and adding a little bit more. So you can make your background just a little bit more interesting, adding colours as you go. And as you're watching it, you can then adjust it. So for example, you might want to remove a little bit, or you might decide, oh, actually, I just wanted a little bit here, but I don't want it completely blocked in. Just a little something. Or you might decide, actually, I want to just brighten up the background. And again, you can change this. I do find the Deerfoot stippler really useful for this because I can do small sections. The golden leaf is great for stippling larger areas where you've got a lovely blobby technique, but this changes it completely. So it means that when you've done something and you think, oh, wish I could add a background, but it's too late now, don't just paint round the back. Stipple and then introduce some colour. Totally changes it. So now you can adapt things and add a background. Have a go.